game underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The midshipman offense is on the field to start this game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown.
Turning it on! Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run, and he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. We've got a lot of ball left to play. We've got to keep going.
And Navy will go back on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Firing to the right, complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Traore. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Traore. Just steamrolling the defense. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. From the gun. Touchdown, midshipman! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Tulane's offense will have its first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Back open in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Tulane right back to the line. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tulane.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Johnson. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Powell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Makes the grab, it's Powell. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. Breaks. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Navy! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the extra point was good.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's short. Here comes the heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Leaves it with the back. Got a little space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. He's got him. Strong, firm tackle.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Traore. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is third and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult third and long situation.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Navy will have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, midshipmen! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Tulane right back to the line.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Caught in the backfield, it's Dowdell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to throw, it's short. Pulls it in, it's Dowdell. There he goes. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got a chance. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. He'll keep it himself. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. He wants it all. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking left. Holds it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Finds his tight end.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle. It's Traore. They'll immediately call timeout. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He's going to run it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Navy quick to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. On target to the left. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. find some fresh air. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. The run from the shotgun. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays.
Into the secondary on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Looking to throw. He's got it on the move. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. Navy quick to the line. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Tulane just a few inches away, might take a shot on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Scanning the field, it's short. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Makes the grab. Turning it on. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quick release on the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's down. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking to pass. It's short. Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Green Wave!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
He is denied no good on the 2-point try, and the lead remains at 5. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So first down will open up the final period. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely center cut. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northwestern is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Evanston. They're trailing by 24 to Wisconsin. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Back to throw, it's short. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Holds and fires complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Made a defender miss. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and go.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And here comes the Navy offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Now on second down. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Reads it, fires complete. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Looking downfield, it's short. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires into traffic, picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Navy now facing third and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
To throw, it's short. He's got an open man. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw again. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. He'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Into the house. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked